And then they came back. Here to break it all down, we've got two-time Super Bowl winner, Giants great Sean Landeta. Sean, thank you for joining us in studio.
Nice to be here with you. Thank you.
All right, so today your team lost. It was a close game, but we got to talk about the Jets first, mostly because after getting beat by the Dolphins, they really needed this thing, Sean.
You know, they did need a win, and listen, they've put some good games together, even though they haven't won, but today was a really good outing for them. They played like this against the Cowboys several weeks ago. They've proven they can play well, and they did it again today, so good win for them.
That's the thing. They've had these moments where you're like, this is a legit team, and then they fall apart. Today, the Jets finally followed through, and big part of that is because of Jamal Adams.
No, he was outstanding. He's one of the best young defensive players in football, and he made another big play today. He's done that for them all year, and if they can build around him and their offense can move the ball, this team has promise.
Here's what I respect about Jamal. Okay, there's all this stuff going on. You got the GM and issues with the coach and talking about trade rumors, but yet he goes out there, he delivers. What did you see from Sam Darnold today?
Well, Sam looked much better, especially in the first quarter. I mean, I think he looked like Joe Montana, the way he took the team down the field twice.
Those are huge words right there.
Well, listen, he was 9 for 9. I mean, he was amazing, and, you know, he looked improved. And I think that's what you've heard the fans say. We want to see him improve. People think he's regressed the last few weeks. But today, certainly, he stepped his game up, and I'm happy for the young man.
Is it because he's comfortable again? I mean, he's coming back from mono. It seemed like it was a mental issue, not as much a physical issue as a mental issue. Granted, I'm not a doctor, but what we've seen lately from Sam Darnold is a timid guy.
Well, it's been tough for him the last several weeks. You know, he's had a tough deal, and who knows how much that affected him physically. He may have come back a little bit early, and I give him credit for that, but today was one of his best games.
As for Daniel Jones, what'd you see?
I thought he was really good. I mean, how many times do you throw 4 touchdowns in a game and your team loses? Now, this is the second time he's done it. Against the Lions, he threw 4 touchdown passes, and they lost. So, you know, he was under siege quite often this afternoon, but give him credit. He stepped up, and I think he played a fine game.
So did Golden Tate, by the way. I mean, it was good to see him have a good game. I find him very interesting. You know, Golden, he actually, you know, his father played. I had a chance to catch up with him recently and take a look.
It kind of fueled me because I wanted to be better.
Was it pressure?
I wouldn't say it was pressure. I just love sports in general. I just love being outside playing whatever sport it was, and you know, that was my happy place. And so just...
Is it still your happy place when you think about football and you think about being on the field? Is that your happy place?
Yeah, I would say so. More so it's on Sundays when we're playing because it's a grind through the week. But, you know, whenever I'm on the field, whatever I have going on off the field or outside of this locker room, it goes away.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like hearing that from him. He says despite the results, he's still able to stay optimistic. And overall, the locker room has a generally optimistic tone to it. How did you stay positive under circumstances like this?
Well, I think that has a lot to do with the players, the quality of the players, and the coach, and that's a good sign for the coach. You know, a couple weeks ago, one of their defenders, Jabril Peppers, mentioned that the coaches have us in place. We know what they're going to do. We as players got to play. So when your team's losing, that's a good endorsement to get, and it's very important your veterans, like him, like Mr. Tate, stay up, because this is the second week in a row he's made a huge play on offense for their team.
And Golden, he just has that air about him where it's like, you know, it's a quiet confidence, which I think more of that. I think the Giants could use more of that. As you mentioned coaching, I mean, at this point, Pat Shurmur, Adam Gase, essentially just trying to play for their job at this point.
Well, both of these guys know football, and, you know, I've always felt the players have to perform. Coaching's important, but again, it was nice to hear Peppers make that comment that even though we're losing, we feel our coach has us in place, and certainly this was huge from Adam Gase. All you've talked about is, you know, are they going to fire this guy and flying a plane saying fire Gase, and they come up with a big win today. So hopefully that helps him the rest of the year.
Like I said before, at least New York got a win today, and we're happy to see that because we need more of that. Sean Landeta, it's great to see you. As always, we appreciate you coming in studio.
Thank you.